What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of Purgatory. It is Monday, January 16th, and today we will be discussing Diablo 3 finally gets rated by the South Korea Game Rating Board, some development articles on the game written by Jay Wilson coming very soon, player cap in the game, and wrapping things up with a beta key contest. The long and excruciating wait is finally over. Diablo 3 has passed South Korea's Game Rating Board, getting a rating of M. It is very important to note that this version of Diablo 3 is not going to include a cashing out system for the real money auction house. There will be a gold auction house as well as a BattleNet balance auction house in South Korea's version of Diablo 3, but they will not have the option of cashing out for the game, and this is meant to assist with the major concern of gambling by South Korea's GRB, and that is really the only reason they passed it. Now, it does look like Diablo 3 and Blizzard will be attempting to resubmit the real money auction house, but since it is already passed for rating, this would be going to a different legislative board. We'll have to see what ends up happening in the future, but at least the game is cleared for release in one variation or another. It does look like in the very near future we can expect an article concerning Diablo 3's development to be released. Community manager Zarhim did tweet out not too long ago that Jay Wilson just wrote up a lot of good new info on the Diablo 3 development status, which we'll be releasing in the near future. Now, this was actually sent out on January 10th, and though it has been 6 days since that point, I'm going to assume it will be released either this week or next week. Don't quote me on that, I have no actual way of knowing. But it is going to be coming sometime soon, and this is really exciting for us because it is going to give us a good indication as to where they are in the development process, and that'll give us a better idea as to how long it will be to release. So I am looking forward to seeing this article, and I do hope that it is something that they continue in the future up until the launch of the game. Some questions were raised last week concerning player cap, and although this is no new information, it is something that I did want to go over with you guys. We have known for the longest time that the player cap in the game will be 4. Now, questions that were posted to Bashiok and were answered are as follows. There was a question concerning a post that Bashiok made on December 12th about graphics and how the player cap will not be increased due to the graphical issue. Bashiok responded, "I'm not sure what you're referring to, but in any case, no, the cap for players in the game is still 4. There was then a question raised about the arena. The arena stated as 3v3, although we actually know that the arena is 4v4, which will have 8 players. They don't see the logic in how we can have 8 players on the screen and not have 8 players in the co-op gameplay. So 8 players in arena, but you can't have 8 players in the co-op. Well, the idea behind that and what Bashiok responded with was that arena maps are a specific size and design, and there are not hundreds of enemies, just players. Meaning that, of course, just because there are 8 players there in the arena doesn't mean there can be 8 in the single player, as there's so much else more going on besides just the players with, of course, the enemies you fight. So there you go. Although, again, this was information we didn't know, we have known that the player cap would be 4 for a while. It's something that I just wanted to bring to your attention if you still had any questions about it. And then lastly, I did want to inform you guys that I am going to be doing a beta key contest giveaway. I have got a total of 2 Diablo 3 beta keys to give away to some of my lovely followers, and that would of course be you guys. Now, the contest is going to be held on my Twitter account. I am sorry if you don't like Twitter, but that is where it has to be held, and that is where I'm going to be doing it. Now, what is going to happen is as follows. You must follow my Twitter account, which is going to be twitter.com/forcestrategy. Once you have followed, I would like you to send out a tweet with the hashtag #ForceStrategy. And that will, of course, let me know that you're interested in winning a Diablo 3 beta key. If you follow these 2 steps, then you have a chance of winning. During the next episode of Purgatory, taking place next Monday, I will be announcing the 2 winners. Again, there are 2 beta keys up for grabs. Follow my Twitter account, send out a tweet with the hashtag #ForceStrategy, and you have got yourself a chance to win. And that is going to do it for this episode of Purgatory. Make sure you stay tuned next week for some more updates onto everything going on in the world of Diablo 3, and to see if you happen to win one of the 2 beta keys. Thanks so much for watching, guys. As always, if you like the content, please subscribe, keep watching, and keep owning.